AVAX, right? I'm really impressed with AVAX. Like, we've done a lot of features on AVAX. We've done special shows and snippets on AVAX, going into their subnets and why it's different and how it beats the blockchain. It's probably the closest thing to beating the blockchain trilemma, if I can get that out. Decentralization and speed and security. Now, it's arguable it's not as decentralized, but it is definitely better than Solana's tokenomics, if I can say that. And I'm a huge fan of Solana. I'm still a fan of Solana. But one thing I didn't talk about, because we want to get through this quickly, is Solana. It didn't have an outage this week, but it had its clock, or whatever you want to call it, was back by 30 minutes. So whatever was sort of happening on the blockchain was 30 minutes behind what really was happening. So it was still working. It wasn't an outage, but it's these things. Like, I've said this probably outages ago. I know this is not an outage, but the more and more this happens, the less sort of confidence people have. So I've got a little bit of Solana left. I've made my money off Solana. I sold it. Now whatever's there is just free for me. But yeah, I'm not as bullish on Solana as I am on AVAX. So on AVAX, what's happening right now? So the whole the apes, the crypto apes, whatever they're called, right? They run by Yuga Labs. So Yuga Labs recently proposed moving the Otherside metaverse game land from Ethereum to Avalanche. Now, let me explain that. So Yuga Labs, that's the company behind the apes, Bored Ape Yacht Club. That's what I was trying to say before. They're also behind a new game that's coming out called Otherside. It's a metaverse game. And right now they're releasing land plots. So what actually happened last month, they released land plots sales for their game, and it jacked up the Ethereum gas fees to about $180 million. So just literally smashed Ethereum gas fees for that. Now, so what they've got a proposal right now, and they're looking to move from, or add from Ethereum's mainnet to a dedicated blockchain to minimize fees for future drops, because they want to keep doing, right, the ape world, metaverse, universe, whatever you want to call it. These guys are not slowing down. It's very, very impressive. And man, good luck to you if you have a Bored Ape from the collection, because I think it's a very good investment if you already have one. So anyway, they're looking for another chain right now because they can't deal with the gas fees anymore. And this is another reason why Ethereum needs to get its act together, because people are leaving. It hasn't added it hasn't added any users to its network. So it's one of those things where it's a little bit touch and go. So one of the chains they're looking at is AVAX, of course. And this is a tweet by Eamon, who's the head or founder of Ava Labs, and he talks about the proposal that they have right now for ApeCoin to build a subnet. So the whole thing about Avalanche is subnets. You can have your own subnet for one thing that will not congest the rest of the network, will not add keys. For one, you might just want to do finance, you might just want to do NFTs, you might do coins or trading. And the other benefit that they have, which is why I think and I hope ApeCoin moves to AVAX, is you can bring your own coins in as well. You can actually pay with your own coins. They also have IMX, Immutable X, and Flow in the mix. They're the other two chains that are bidding for this, I guess, But hopefully AVAX gets it.